Okay, welcome to another video, you filthy exiles. This one's going to be pretty much how to make currency really easily and quickly. And the first step of doing that, and what we're going to be focusing on, is obviously delving. So I've done videos like this before, but I thought I'd do a new video considering new league. And for anyone who's new to Path of Exile, welcome. But yeah, if you're wondering how to make exalts really quickly and easily, basically there is a way that that can be done. And normally, if we go back to PoE trade, I'll just pull it up on the window. Essentially, what we want to look at is fossil mining, which we can see here in the background. Obviously, faceted and fractured are huge. But we've gotten to about Delve 150, and I'll show you once we're down there. But essentially, farming perfect, serrateds, corroded fossils drop quite commonly, especially with poison builds, and that's 14C a run. Essentially, with these fossils dropping down in Delve, you can accumulate exalts really quickly. Usually it's 1+ exalt per hour based on what you're doing. And I'm going to share some of my strategies. So, to get us started, the first thing that we're actually going to look at is how we accumulate sulfite. So, obviously the first thing we're going to need is polished sulfite scarabs. Now, you can do rotors, which are rotations. I play relatively solo, so I don't really do rotors, but if you were to go to global 820, and to do that you just type in global 820. The channel's full currently. Normally you can pick up rotors. I think there's rotor channels as well. I don't know them off by heart, just because I don't really do rotors. But anyway, that's pretty much the starting base so that we can get into delves. So currently I think polished scarabs are selling for 8C. You've got gildeds, which are 13C. And you've got rusteds, which are about 6C. So I'd say currently the best value for money is to run polished sulfite scarabs on your maps. And I'm up to red tier maps, so level T12 maps, with this current character. And yeah, so we're going to go off, get some sulfite, and then we'll go down to the delve, and I'll show you the delve strategy on how you basically pick up fossils. All right, I'll be back shortly. All right, now that we've got our sulfite, so we'll go to our mine encampment, and I'll show you what the next steps are. So essentially, in leveling up your to get to Delve 150 and to be able to sustain Delve 150, you want to do a couple things. There are a few things here. Number one, you want to focus on maxing out this darkness resistance. Right now I've got it at 75%, which is the cap at 141. The other thing you want to do is maximize sulfite capacity. We're not quite at capacity, but I'm running low in chaos because I'm investing in my build. But you want to push this up as far as you can. The next thing you want to do is you want to max out this the flares that you can get. So I'm up to 11 flares, which is awesome. That means we can take on pretty long or reasonably long delve lines at 150 and survive pretty well. Lastly, you want to max out dynamite. Now, I never worry about damage or radius. It makes absolutely no difference. Don't waste your time in there. As far as flares, initially you just want to max out your flares, but you will want to max out duration, and you will want to put a little bit of azurite into the radius. That's pretty much all you need to do. So, now that we're sort of progressing, so there's a couple of things that we can do here. We're at 143, and what I'll basically show you is what you need to do as far as checking the edges and things like that. But in Delve, there are these things called biomes. So, okay, so with Delve biomes, there's a little thing here, and I'll put this link up in the description as well. But fundamentally, we want to focus on the fungal cabins, and the reason why is we want these corroded fossils. These corroded fossils are worth their weight in gold because they're worth 14C each. The other one we want to look at is Petrified Forest. Now we can do Frozen Hollow, isn't bad. Serrated sell for about 7. Prismatics I think are selling for between 2 to 4. But if we can do Fungal Cabins and profit in Fungal Cabins, that's where we want to sit. And how you'll know is when you hover over, it'll tell you magma fissure, fungal caverns. Where we are right now has no modifier, which is pretty shite. But and then sulfur vents. It'll tell you in the corner down here. So where we are now, we'll go down and then we'll start farming. All right, so we're down in our delve. So let's hit this up and I'll show you my basic strategy on how you delve. So you'll be progressing down and see where it changes here. You want to go down this way. And then you basically want to check all of these crevices in the darkness. Now, you will get a lot of instances where you'll just find nothing there. Or not a lot, but you'll get a few. And then you'll also get instances where you'll find something. So there's nothing there. We'll go down. We'll level that up. Alright, so it's going to go up there. So we want to check down here. Nothing down there. Alright, let's keep looking. So we want to wait where it goes, and then we go, alright, well it's going that way, so we want to have a look down here. So there's some lost loot. And then we'll go back up here. There's some lost, well there we go, we made a chaos orb straight away. Lost wealth. Again, and you just want to pop your flares whenever you're starting to feel a little not confident, and then you go back to where your mining cart is. And mining cart will push forward. See down this crevice here. There we go. There's a wall, and there's some fossils there. All right, and we found corroded straight away, and they're worth 14C, and we just made about 30 something chaos in that one run there. Bam. So we'll come back out. So we'll wait to see where it goes, and then we'll just travel down here. And this is why I say you want to be about level 1, depth 150. Oh, perfect fossil. That's 7 chaos right there. We've already made 40 something chaos, 40 to 50 chaos in that last couple minutes. Dynamite cache, and as you can see, with the darkness maxed out, I'm able to survive the darkness for quite some time. So then we'll continue to push down. Keep going. Wait to see where it goes. And then, so in that instance, that actually links up to another cavern, so we want to go back, otherwise we'll get stuck in the darkness and we'll die. So then we keep pushing down, and then we split off again. We come down this way. So we just have a look and see what's out here. This is linking up to another cavern, so we'll push back so we don't die. So the other thing we want to do is level up down here as well. And then we will collect our azurite. Okay, and we'll do one more delve column down. So I think we'll take this down here, and you want to try and target these longer columns because there's a lot more area for you to actually pick up different things. Before we do that, we'll refill our flares because we've got enough azurite, and always keep a bit of azurite, and then we'll go back down. Okay, so then we just follow it down again. And we just go down. There's no reason going down there unless you see some. Alright, here we go. Bam, fractured wall. So, blow this up. Hidden armaments, nothing major down there, but it's worth checking out. Alright, so we'll see where it's going to go again. Alright, so we can see that it's going one way, but we don't want to go that way. We want to go a different way. So this column links up with the other column, so we'll go back. And then we want to go back down and check down here. And there's lost wealth, another chaos orb. So we just made another chaos. And we'll just kill these minions and work through. Oh, something else just dropped down there. Another chaos orb. So we just got 2 more chaos in that one little area there. Come back up, see how it's going up that way. So we'll go back down here. Check that. So now we just want to follow this. Alright, so see here, we want to go and check this up here. I don't think there's anything up there, but it's worth a look. So then, same thing here, we'll go down this way because it's not directing us that way. There's a lost armor chest there. Okay. Now we want to go in here now. We basically, anywhere we're off the beaten track, that's where we want to be. So dynamite cache, we actually needed that because we need dynamite. So wait and see where it's going to go again. So we go up here and another fractured wall, and it looks like we found resonators. Bam, and we have hidden wealth, regrets, heaps of currency, and resonators, which we can sell those as well. And if our life starts to drop, we'll just drop a flare down. So we've got another crevice there, which looks like it links up to another column. This is yet another one, another lost wealth, another chaos orb. So we're already making pure bank. Okay. Oh, we'll get that vein. Get as much azurite as you can. And yet again, there's nothing. So we'll go back and let's have a look and see how much we've made. So we'll just refill this. Always keep these topped up. So in the last couple minutes that you've seen, we've made 5 straight up chaos. These sell for 1 chaos. These sell for about 1 chaos. Corroded fossils and dense fossils. So a perfect fossil. If we get PoE.trade up, or fossil, sorry, we'll get this screen up here. Alright, so we'll use PoE Ninja and let's just filter for those fossils. Just bring this down a bit. Alright, so corrodeds, as we can see here, are 14C each. So we've made another 14C. So let's get this cranking. So we've got 5 plus 1 for each of the resonators, plus the 5 that we made, plus 14, plus 14. So we got a perfect fossil that's worth 7, and you will sell it for 7, plus 1 dense fossil as well. Is that dense fossil? Dense fossil, yep. So if we have a look for dense, they sell for 2, plus 2. 44 chaos. So, and that was what? About 7 minutes, not even 7 minutes, 7 minutes or so. So, if we have a look at the price of an Exalt Orb, I'll just bring this up. Currently on the market. So, Exalts are about 102. So, 44 divided by 102. So we basically made nearly half an Exalt in about 7 minutes. And that is why Delve is profitable. And if you're worried about liquidation of, or actually selling those fossils, they sell ultra quick. Fossil crafting, while there are some nerfs around the unique nature of some of the attributes of crafting, hasn't actually stopped people from crafting with fossils. So obviously, if you're going to craft with fossils, you're going to want a good base to craft on anyway, so that point is moot. And anyone who's basically a naysayer about the fact that, oh yeah, fossils are no longer worth it, people aren't buying fossils, that's absolute crap. I've been selling fossils all afternoon. So, and it's how I've funded my build currently, it's how I've bought my second Circle of Guilt with mana reservation, it's how I bought my new helm, everything. So anyway, that's pretty much how you delve, that's the strategy. I've shown you on screen. That's pretty much the easiest way to, basically the easiest way to tackle delve, and it's basically, number one, run sulfite scarabs on maps, get sulfite up, Number 2, go into the delve, push down to 150. You want to sit about nice and smooth at 150 and just go horizontally. And what I should show you is the strategy that I'll be taking from this point. So at this point, I'm about 144, push down a little bit more until I get to 150, and then I will basically just go horizontally, and I won't go anywhere past that point. 150, based on what I've tested, is about the sweet spot that you want to be at, and you'll get the best drop. You won't get faceteds or whatever. You may not get faceteds, but you definitely will get plenty of corrodeds and things like that. If you follow the link and target the biomes, and the biomes being the different colors here, that's what a biome is. So see how that patch is a different color to this patch, that's a biome. If you farm in the correct biomes based on the fossils that you want, you will be able to essentially target farm the amount of profit that you want to make out of delving. Anyway, that's pretty much my updated delve, or how to make exalts really easily tips. And yeah, if you've got any questions, post in the comments. If you think, if this video helps you and gives you an idea of how to make exalts the easy way, then by all means like and sub. If you think this video is absolutely shit and doesn't explain diddly fuck all to you, well, dislike it. That's all I can say. Anyway, that's my strategy of how I delve. And yeah, until next time, bye.